Hi everyone, my name is Paulette Andre, and today we are discussing solution focused brief therapy um, versus narrative therapy. I am going to call solution focused based therapy SFBT because it's a lot faster to say. So, what are the goals with Olivia when applying SFBT? So, the goals would be basically having they would be up to her. They would be determined by her. She would be setting in her own understanding what she hopes to accomplish by seeking out therapy with SFBT. Um, the and of course in a short amount of time. With narrative therapy, Olivia would be more of it would be basically the goal to rewrite her story in a way that would allow for more positive outcomes. Um, the role of the counselor in SFBT would be more of like a consultant, kind of. I'm an expert when it comes to the therapy process. Olivia's role would be the expert when it comes to her life story and the direction that therapy would take. For narrative therapy, it would be more of a collaboration, a co authorship, where they would work together to explore her past stories and then rewrite her future stories using a new language which reflects the goals that she's trying to achieve. Um, when it comes to SFBT techniques, I think for Olivia, miracle questions, exception questions, scaling questions, and therapist feedback would be amazing. Also, pre therapy change. I pause on pre therapy change a little bit because I feel like it might make her feel, oh man, I should have done something. If she hadn't done anything yet, if she was just like, I want to wait and see where this goes and what it looks like. So that's why I kind of listed that one last. For narrative therapy, I like the alternative stories and reauthoring, searching for unique outcomes, externalization and deconstruction, and of course questions because that's what you do in narrative therapy. For biblical perspective integration, I kind of struggle with this a little bit, especially for SFBT because it focuses so much on solutions, and when you're looking at it from a biblical worldview, it's kind of take the good with the bad. There's a balance. And if you're only looking for positive things and you want to kind of move away from all negativity, that kind of makes it difficult, right? And then two, it's focusing solely on solutions. And so the only way I could see integration is if, the worldview is part of a solution. For narrative therapy, I would say it's a little bit more open because it's part of her story. She has mentioned that she used to go to church in the past and, she wants to reconnect with some people that she used to connect with. And so that could be part of her future story. So I feel narrative therapy leaves the door open a bit more. If I had to choose between the two, ultimately I would choose narrative therapy. I just feel like it gives Olivia more time, more ability to explore past, present, and future. It gives her a sense of control over herself, her story, which I think she kind of needs right now. She feels very helpless and very lost. Excuse me. Solution SFBT is good. It's very quick. Let's get the ball rolling. So if anything, I would start off with that, but then maybe shift focus after we get her, maybe successfully making a change. So these are my thoughts. I did quote Corey and King and Ford and who was the other one? Tan throughout my my response. So I will upload my narrative to show where they were quoted. Thank you for listening to my video and have a good one.